Hey there, it's David Cohen, your local home loan expert. And today I wanted to address the question that sometimes I get, and that is, does it make sense to pay off my mortgage if I'm able to? And I'll first state the caveat that I'm not a CPA and I'm not a financial advisor, and I think those two professionals need to be brought into that answer and that discussion as to whether it makes sense. From a mortgage perspective, I will say this. I think it depends on your situation, of course, but more importantly, understand this. When you pay off your mortgage, you no longer have that monthly debt. However, unless you have other liquid savings or investments, the only way you're going to be able to get the equity back out of that home is to qualify for another mortgage. And unfortunately, sometimes when you need the money is when you're in a situation not to qualify. Maybe there's been some financial strain, maybe you're out of work, what have you, and you sure wish you had that money that you sunk into your home back. You now have to qualify for it, qualify for a mortgage rather, to get it. So that's partly one of the major things to consider. In fact, I'd sooner see you pay it off and maybe open up an equity line of credit shortly thereafter. So God forbid, in those emergency situations, at least you now have access to the equity in your home through that equity line of credit. In this case, it would be probably a first lien home equity line of credit since there is no mortgage against the property. But I often do recommend having that. So again, it's not a discussion you shouldn't consider having with your financial advisor and CPA to see how it affects your personal financial situation. But again, I do think if you want to pay it off and it is agreed upon that it makes sense for your situation, definitely make sure you have an open available line of credit against that home for those, God forbid, emergency situations if you need the equity. In any event, if you have any specific questions, you know how to reach me. Don't ever hesitate to reach out, and have a great day.